Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Volkswagen Tayron, the plug-in hybrid version 2025, and in this video I will make the full review, interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system, everything about this Tayron you will find out in this video as a static video, but I will have a separate video where I drive the car, a test drive, where you can get even more information on how it's on the road, suspension, comfort, sound insulation, consumption, and so on. More information on that video as well, so definitely check out on the channel because that video, if it's not already there, will come soon. And I have almost forgotten how good the Volkswagen cars are. It's been a while from the last time when I review a Volkswagen car, and now being with this Tayron for a few hours and try to film a few b-rolls, then sitting on those, even though there are fabric material seats, the entry-level version, man, I kind of miss it. You know, in the beginning, years ago, when I started having cars, I have two Volkswagen Golf cars. I have also one from Volkswagen Group, an Audi A3, and man, I was so happy with those Volkswagen cars. And now being back to this Volkswagen, I remember how good the seats, the comfort, how ergonomic the car it is with all the buttons around here and easy to set up. This is also make the stronger belief in my mind that Volkswagen make really good cars. Anyway, let's start with the technical data and then we will talk about the exterior design of the car and also the interior of the car. Also very important, guys, if you are in Bucharest in Romania, if you want to see the car, if you want to test drive this Tayron, definitely check out Porsche Bucharest West 1. I will leave the link in the description. They are super nice. They will help you with every single question you have. You can do test drives here, and also they have a pretty good discount for the moment, and I will talk about that in a second. But first of all, as you probably know, Volkswagen offered this Tayron in three versions: Life, Elegance, and R-Line. We have the Life version, as you probably always asking to present the entry-level cars. Finally, I have an entry-level base model with a few options, of course, but it's a base model, so you can make an idea about the car as well. The rims start from 17 to 20. We have 18-inch rims right here. Also, we don't have the full option car, so I will show you also the options that we have, but we have the most important options that you should get on the car. Now, very important, the price of the car usually start at 41,846 euro, but because we have a discount, the final price of the car that I will present you is 38,913 euro, and usually the price of the car that I have with me have to be, without the discount, 46,307 euro. And it's pretty impressive because even if you configure it from zero, right, if you go on the website and you configure it, you will get those two bonuses: bonus exclusive and go green bonus. So you have around 6,000-7,000 discount, which is very impressive, even if you buy a brand new Tayron. So definitely you can get advantage of this for the moment. The car comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line, 150 horsepower, plus an electric motor, 116 horsepower. It's installed between a combustion engine and transmission. The total power of the car, 204 horsepower, 350 Newton meter. It's connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, DSG. It's a 6-speed special for plug-in hybrid cars, so Volkswagen used this 6-speed. On the other version, because they offer also in two other petrol version, in two other diesel version, they use a different 7-speed DSG automatic transmission, but all the models, Tayron models, will come with an automatic transmission, DSG. That's something to keep in mind. It's a front-wheel drive. That means the electric motor and the petrol engine is installed in the front, so it's only as a front-wheel drive. Top speed of the car, 210 km/h, 0 to 100, 8.6 seconds. The battery capacity, 25.7 kWh. This is brute, but usable net 19.7 kWh. Trunk space, very important, because the version that I have with me, it's a 5-seater, but this Tayron come also as a 7-seater. We will talk about that in a second. As a 5-seater, you have 705 liter in the trunk, but if you fold down the seats, the second row of the seats, it will go up to 1,915 liters. But if you get the third row version, you will have, with all third row up, 345 liter. If you fall down the third row, you have 850 liter, and if you fall down the second row, you have 1905 liter. It's a pretty practical car, so from the point of view of space, you have more than enough space. Consumption 0.4 liter plus 17.1 kilowatt hour. We will test that in the test drive video. Definitely check out that video. The EV range only in electric mode, this Tayron can go up to 122 kilometer. This is the official number, but we will also test that. In reality, probably you can expect around 100, why not 90 kilometer or 100, I think around there you can expect. The weight of the car 1860 kilograms. CO₂ emission pretty good, 9 grams. The fuel tank capacity 45 liter. The towing capacity, it's 1800 kilogram on this version, but on the all-wheel drive version, because you can get it on other versions, it can go up to 2500 kilograms. The drag coefficient is 0.28, which is good for an SUV. Turning circle 12.1 meter. It comes with independent type McPherson suspension on the front, and on the rear independent multi-link suspensions. As an information, you can get the panoramic glass roof for 1336 euro. You can get the winter pack, that means steering wheel it's heated, seats are heated, and the windshield it's heated for 596 euro. IQ Drive, which I recommend you to get, like all that autopilot, lane assist, and adaptive cruise control. They're very good on Volkswagen Group, so really recommend you for 973 euro. Progressive steering, which we have here on the car, 224 euro. I recommend you to get it because it's useful when you go, for example, from low to high speed. The steering will adapt automatically, and we will talk about that in the test drive video. You have 3 different light system. You have the normal LED lights, then you have the lights that we have on the car. They call it LED Plus, they call it, and it's costing 1293 euro, which is more than enough, very good. But if you want to have the top of the range from Volkswagen Group, the best of the best lights, you can get the IQ Lights HD Matrix, which costs 1740 euro. Other important thing on this car, it's the length of the car. It's 22 centimeters longer than Tiguan, and in wheelbase, it's 11 centimeters longer than the Tiguan, and it sits somewhere between Touareg and Tiguan. So because we don't have anymore the Tiguan All Space, which have offer 7-seater before, now we have this Tayron between those two, which offer also 5 seats or 7 seats, which is very useful, and I'm happy that they bring this on the list. Also, of course, it comes with optional DCC Pro adaptive suspension with 2-valve, which I will explain you in the test drive video, and I'm super happy that we have this option on this car, and I will show you how you can set it up. Also, optional acoustic windows, so the windows can be double and acoustic. That's helped a lot with the sound insulation. And of course, it's built on an MQB Evo platform, the same as Tiguan, Kodiaq, and the new Passat, which is a platform that allow to Volkswagen Group to install also plug-in hybrid systems, and also normal combustion engines. So those are the most important technical data. Another thing that I want to point out, but I will tell you when we go out, is the charging speed, because this plug-in hybrid is one of the most advanced plug-in hybrid on the market. You can charge it also in DC up to 50 kilowatt, which is crazy impressive, and also the range is pretty impressive. So Volkswagen offer you these days one of the most advanced plug-in hybrid systems on the market, which is great. Anyway, let's go outside, let's talk a little bit about the exterior design, then we go inside, and in the end, as always, we will take the conclusion. This is the key, the same key as Volkswagen use it also on other models, so nothing new here, pretty cool key. Also, what you can do with the key is just lock the cars, unlock the car. Also, it has keyless entry, so you don't have to always press the buttons in order to lock it and unlock it. Also, it comes with electric folding mirrors, which is very useful, at least for such a big car and such a big mirror, because this mirror is basically huge, it's pretty long. It's very useful, at least in underground parking lots where you have to park the car close to other vehicles. Also, you can basically open the trunk, by pressing this button right here, which is extremely useful, at least on those big SUVs. And you can also close the trunk from the button, which is extremely useful. If you lock the car, for example, or unlock the car and press the unlock button for a few seconds, you can fold down the windows down basically completely on the rear and also on the front. And also if you press the lock button, you can close the windows as well. Now here on the front, on the left side, you have the charging port, and as I said, one of the most advanced plug-in hybrid system incorporate this super fast charging, and you have AC 11 kilowatt and you have DC at 50 kilowatt, which is super quick and super convenient even for a plug-in hybrid system. Now, as I said before, it's built on the same platform as Volkswagen Tiguan, and it's basically used the same design language as the exterior lines, design, shape, aerodynamic. It's basically almost the same. You can also confuse it very simple if the car will have the same color. You can see the Tiguan, it's right there in the corner. You can basically kind of confuse it, but there are a few things different here and there that we will talk and I will show you. For example, the headlamps design, the bumper design, it's a little bit different on the front and also on the rear. And of course the car, it's a little bit longer, but other than that, it uses kind of the same design language, which is good because the aerodynamic of the car, the fact that Volkswagen come with these round shapes on the car, they are not so aggressive, but they are very good regarding sound insulation and drag coefficiency. So that's a good thing. From the side, it's basically, as I said, almost identical with Tiguan. It's just that it's a little bit longer and it has a little bit more space on the rear there. Also the wheelbase 11 centimeters longer, and the car it's 22 centimeters longer than Tiguan, and you can see right there is the Tiguan. And basically, as I said before, it's basically look very much the same. It's super hard to tell which one it's which, but you can definitely see there are a few small elements that make the difference. So if you look from the back end here, you can see a little bit better the differences. You can see that the tail lights are totally different in terms of design. Also you see Tayron writing in the middle, and you can see the bumper, it's quite more aggressive, a little bit wider. And this is the entry-level version, the way it looks right now in this moment. And of course with a few other options like IQ light on the rear, the tail lights, and on the front you have that LED lights. Also a little bit of chrome you can see around the upper side of the car. In this black color, I'm not a big fan. I don't like to review black cars because you cannot see so well the lines, so you cannot see so well the car, but it is what it is. We work with what we have, right? 18-inch rims, and they look really cool. I think they fit quite nice with the design of the car, kind of business rims design. The rims with those lines are kind of orientated to the business. I really like the fact that around the wheels, even though it's only around the wheels, they have these plastic protections, which are very useful for an off-roader, bigger car like that. It will protect the paint of the car, in the metal of the car in time. Otherwise, I think it looks quite attractive. I mean, from this angle, it looks really nice. I really like it. It's quite powerful, it's quite big. Even the front end, you can see right here, the grille in the front, it's quite wide. And on the side, you have big air intakes, I will show you in a second. And then on the lower end, you have a little bit of gray, a nice touch of gray down there on the bumper that make the car look more interesting. Now, another difference on this Tayron with Tiguan is the fact that those logos are illuminated. I don't know if you can see it so well, but they are illuminated, front and rear standard. Even on the entry-level version, you get it as standard illuminated, which is different because on Tiguan you don't have that. Here on the windshield you have the camera and the sensors in the middle that work reading the traffic speed limit, help stay between the lanes, and all the safety features. And they work with the radar, and the radar is somewhere behind this logo, if I'm not wrong. That helps with adaptive cruise control, emergency emergency brake and all that safety features. Down here we have those LED light system, adaptive LED light system, but we don't have the Matrix HD, the most IQ lights, the most advanced light, but those, trust me, those are more than fine. In the nighttime, I will have a video in the nighttime with the car. Definitely check out the nighttime video because there you can see how they work. Then you have the LED light bar that goes across the front end of the car, pretty simple design. And then down here also on the bumper you have this kind of a grille design, and then you have some air intakes, no active cooling. The air will go directly to the radiator. Down here the same story, big air intakes, and the air will go directly to the radiator to cool down the engine. Now here on the side, as I showed you before, huge air intakes. You can see the air go inside here, then go outside around the wheels, so to improve the aerodynamic. Also 6 sensors on the front for safety features and also for parking. This plastic protection around the edges of the wheel are very useful because if you scratch the car, you can change only the plastic, you don't have to repaint the car. Down here, as I said, 18-inch rims. It comes with those Hankook Ventus Evo Sub SUV. So those tires, I saw that many car manufacturers these days, they try to use it more and more, at least for those electrified cars, because they are very efficient for electric cars, and in general they are very efficient in terms of consumption. Rims look good, some black, kind of a chrome design, ventilated brake discs on the front. Going on the side, on the downskirt, you have also some plastic here, right? But this plastic, it's black glossy, the same color as the car. And on the rear again have this plastic protection on the rear. On the rear, ventilated brake discs as well, normal brake calipers, and again the same tires. Up on the roof, as I said, you can get also panoramic glass roof. The car that I have with me doesn't have that. And you have these chrome roof rails, look good in combination with the chrome around this area here, around the windows. And on the lower side of the windows you have this rubber, matte rubber. Handles are simple, normal handles. In terms of quality, it's very good, as Volkswagen uses always with the quality on the doors. It's extremely good. So they sound very solid, very good stuff, really powerful, and I like the quality of the doors. Huge mirrors, man, they are so big, the mirrors. They are really long and big, and the visibility is extremely good. The blind spot light is here, somewhere inside. Here is the turning signal, very visible here on the mirror cap. From a side to another. I like the fact that even the leg of the mirror, it's installed onto the door down, so you have a good visibility through this angle here on the A pillar. So that's a good thing. Otherwise, big windows, tinted windows, nice transition between the windows here in the back, so visibility from the interior, it's also pretty good. Up here you have the radio antenna, shark tail, very nice design, and here we have the spoiler extended a little bit with a nice design also on the side with a little bit of black glossy. Tinted windows on the rear, heated window on the rear. You have a wiper on the rear window, and here is the brake light LED on the upper side. Going a little bit lower, we have IQ lights on the tail lights. On the back end, kind of a three-dimensional LED light. It looks good. Also the turning signal LED, everything it's LED here. Also the fog lamp and the reverse light, it's LED. It's right here located. So pretty cool stuff. Regarding the lights, I really like it. I really like what Volkswagen Group do. Now again, on the rear, the same story. The logo, it's illuminated with red this time, and it looks so cool. And you have Tayron writing, LED lights on the number plate, plus the reverse camera right here in the middle. On the right side, e-hybrid. So this is how you know this is the plug-in hybrid version. A little bit lower on the bumper, the same 6 sensors for parking and safety features. You have some matte plastic here, no visible exhaust pipes on the rear, so the exhaust pipes are under the car on the left side if you see it here. And it's much nicer like that, much more cleaner design for a plug-in hybrid. I think this approach, it's proper, it's pretty good. Now on the right side we have the fuel tank door. It's not opening right now. I have to stop the the system, but 45-liter fuel tank also on the other side. So yeah, regarding the exterior design, this is it, guys. Basically, it looks a lot like Tiguan, but much more bigger, practical car. So if you need a family car with more space, with a 7-seater, I think this Tayron might be a great option for you in 2025. This is under the hood. You have an automatic lift gate here in the front. Basically, the hood, it's automatically. Here is the engine. Here is the electronic high voltage system. You can see with orange cables. So yeah, as I said before, 1.5-liter 4 cylinders inline petrol engine, 150 horsepower with 116 horsepower electric motor and electronic high voltage system. Here is the liquid for the wiper. You have the fuse box there. You have the air filter right here. Yeah, and in general, this is the way it looks also under the hood. Let's go in the trunk. Let's start with the good part, with the space, and you will see that the practicality, it's gorgeous. I mean, even the entrance in the car, it's quite square, big entrance, so you can fit in big items without any problem, even fridges, wash machine, whatever, mobile parts. It's really big, so the entrance is quite good. Up here you have a handle, manual handle, you can close it. The triangle sits up here, and here you have a button to close the trunk. But regarding the trunk, I really like the practicality. It's quite big. You have a flat entrance here, a little bit of plastic, but also flat. Everything is flat. It's extremely easy to fit in your baggage around here. Some storage space here for different items. You have an LED light in the trunk. You have those handles in order to fold down the seats. Handle on the right side. You have a 12-volt port up here. Super useful, at least for a big car like that. Some storage space. Of course, hooks in every corner. You have hooks and another light here, plus another hook left and right for the grocery, for example. Under the floor, because we have a plug-in hybrid system, you don't have too much space. You have just this space around here for the cables or for different items. Other than that, this is all. What I like also is the fact that you can fold down the seats 40-20-40, so you can fold down the middle part, in the same time have 2 passengers in the back. So that allow you to carry long items like skis or different items, long items, and in the same time have 2 passengers in the back there. But overall, regarding the space, it's very good. Plus you have some storage space up here, which is very useful. And if you want to fold down the seats, just pull this like that. It goes all the way down. Here the same story. Pull it like that and the seats will go down. And the thing is that the seats will lock in place. That's the good thing. So if you push it, they will lock in place. You cannot pull it right now. That's very helpful. For example, when you carry something here and you have a bumpy road or something happen like an accident, it's very important that those stay fixed. Otherwise, everything will go around the car and will be kind of dangerous. So this is a good approach, what they did here. The entrance from the side, even though the car doesn't open the door 19 degrees, the entrance is really big because the car, it's practically quite big. You have a huge entrance from the side as well. You can see from this angle how is the entrance from the back there. Good quality also behind the seats here. Very good space also on the legs, even though the transmission tunnel is quite big. I think you have more than enough space to put different items around here. So yeah, overall I would say it's quite good. I want to show you also from the back. From here, look at this. You have an almost completely flat floor, so you can even sleep here without any problem. It's quite big. You can carry big items without any problem. Anyway, let me put everything back and we will go inside. Before we go inside, let's start with the door and the window. Here you have 2 windows. One is fixed, one can be folded down from here electrically, just like that. And the good part is that on the car that I have with me, it has acoustic glass. That means you have double glass on the rear, double glass on the front, basically double glass everywhere. So you can see it's quite good quality. You don't find something like that in all the cars, and you can fold down the window completely down. Then you have also this privacy protection. You have to do it manually, but it's great that you have it here. Also for sun protection, it's great. Regarding the design, I think the design of the doors look great. On the upper side, you have some plastic here. Here you have this interesting black with gray trim. It looks nice. The handle looks nice, finger handle, I call it. Here you have also leather, pretty good soft material. Also here it's very soft and nice where you rest your arm. Also you can see the white stitches. Here it's a speaker, another speaker. Storage space relatively big, and I love the fact that inside the storage space you have this carpet design, soft carpet design. That's good. Entrance in the car, quite big, huge entrance. As I said before, you can see for yourself how big of a space you have here. Which is great. I mean, it's extremely practical. I love the fact that the roof, it's in white. It's a pretty good quality, kind of a textile material. I will show you in a second, but the fact that it's white, it makes the interior much more brighter, much more pleasant. The seats here, we have the entry-level seats, kind of in the middle we have textile material, on the side we have this leatherette. So yeah, kind of artificial ecological leather with stitches, but I really like that because in the summer you're not going to sweat. In the winter it's hold you warm, plus they are quite comfy, and the design is pretty pleasant. Yeah, Volkswagen group make in general very good seats. From here you can pull this and fold down the seats. You can also adjust the reclinement of the seats, which is great. So you can put it all over on the back or a little bit straighter, which is good. You can install two ISOFIX. You have two ISOFIX here. You can install two child seats, which is great, and you can install another one in the front, if I remember well. Yes. So you have three child seats which you can install in the car, and the fact that you have this big entrance, the child space will be really good. Now here in the middle you have an armrest, also in the same leather. You can also extend this. You have two cup holder space here. You have a space for your tablet here or your phone, and you can also adjust this left and right, which is pretty interesting. Now behind the front seats you have some storage space here. I like the fact that we don't have any plastic, so everything is leather. This is great. Transmission tunnel, relatively big, as all Volkswagen Group cars have that. Let me go inside. Going inside is very easy, man. For me, I have so much space and so easy I can go inside the car. Here you have the vents, which you can adjust the airflow direction. Here you have heated seats, free position, and also you can adjust the vent speed and the temperature right here. Basically the temperature, not the vent speed. And yeah, let me close the door. Here you have a hook, here you have the handle and a hook, and also the quality of the roof, it's pretty good. I like it. It's kind of a nice textile material. LED lights touch up here, very simple to adjust, close and open. A lot of space on my legs. I have huge amount of space on my knees. I mean, for me, 173 centimeters, I can play with my legs. Look at this. I can stretch my legs under the front seat, and I have so much space here. It's crazy spacious. One of the most spacious SUV I have been in the last period of time. I mean, even on the head, I have huge amount of space. Even on the legs, huge amount of space. So yeah, regarding the space, it's really good, and it's very comfortable on those seats. In the middle, it's a little bit stiffer here, and also a little bit stiffer on the back because you have the armrest. But regarding space, it's a little bit less, but still a big amount of space. Stretch my hand left and right. Huge amount of space. On the legs room, the same story. Look at this, huge amount of space. You can stay even with my legs together up here. So very good space. Good. Now regarding the dashboard design, I love it. It looks very much the same as Tiguan, of course, but I like the fact that the simplicity is the word, and they still keep physical buttons. I love the fact that the steering wheel have physical button. This is great. I love the fact that I hope they will keep it like that, because it's simple to go to different settings and options. And even though if you don't have controller for the climatic system, you will see in the second, that's much more easier. It's quite easy to set up the climatic system. It's easy to set up different functions and settings. And overall, I think even on this entry-level version, you have a lot and a big amount of ambient light. inside the dashboard, inside the doors. I will show you in a second. Also here in the back you have some ambient light around here, which is very cool. You can change those colors. I will make a separate video in the nighttime where I show you the lights, so definitely check out that video as well. But overall, regarding the design, I think it's pretty modern. Here you have one big window from one piece, and if you fold it down, you will see that it's also double glass. I think you can zoom in and see pretty clear. That's great for the sound insulation. Pretty good visibility in the huge mirror. Also this time in the front, kind of the same design, but this time we have soft material on the upper side. You can see the stitches, pretty soft leather. Here you have leather with the stitches, the same trim here, handle, lock and unlock button. Here you have again soft material, and it's really soft and pleasant when you have your arms here. And then you have the buttons for the windows, lock the windows, electric adjustable mirrors, folding mirrors, heated mirrors also here function. Then you have a speaker, another speaker, the buttons to open the tank and open the trunk, and then again huge amount of space in the door bands, plus this carpet, nice design there. The entrance, huge entrance also in the front. This is the way it looks here. You can see also the seats in the front, this textile material with leather, ecological leather. They are manually adjustable, by the way, on the entry-level version. So the upper side, the reclining, you do it from here. From here you go down and up, and here you have lumbar position, which is electric. This is the only electric adjustments. Otherwise, normal pedals down there, a little bit higher here, some storage space. A little bit higher you have the controllers for the lights, so from here you adjust, turn on, turn off the fog lamps. Super simple. I like that, they're kind of physical. Here you have some ambient light into the dashboard, integrated everywhere on the lower end of the dashboard. Here up you have a nice gray trim. On the Elegance version you have kind of a woodish insertion, it looks a little bit more nice. And here you have the vents. Again, the same trim here as on the doors, and then you have nice integration of the digital cockpit. On the upper side, soft material almost everywhere. Soft material here on the center console on the upper side. It looks really cool. And yeah, let me go inside the car. Visibility around the windows, it's very good. Great visibility around the windows, good visibility in the mirrors on the side, and on the windshield, great visibility. And even here you have a pretty good amount of visibility because the windows are quite big. You have a perfect visibility around the windows. There you can see also the back seats one more time. Here's the armrest, also in the same leather. Then you can also adjust it up, down, forward, backward, and you can also stop it in certain position like that. And down here you have a 12-volt port, some storage space down there, two cup holders around here. And in the front, I like the fact that you don't have any black glossy. You see, Volkswagen used this matte plastic and it looks great and it doesn't leave fingerprints. I think all other car manufacturers, they can use it the same because it's much more practical and many people complain. So for me, it's nicer glossy black, but this one, I think it's also practical. Here is the start-stop engine button, electronic handbrake, because the auto hold function now it's on the settings on the screen. You can turn it on and off. And here we have the wheel for the volume. For example, you can turn on and off the volume, but if you press on it, you can change the different driving modes. So from individual, sport, comfort, and eco mode. How cool is that? And it's also illuminated in the nighttime. It looks great. Here you have a space, storage space for your phone, for example, or two phones with rubber. I like that it's rubber. And you have down here two USB-C, and you have another space for two phones, which is super, super convenient. A little bit higher vents and physical button for hazard light, perfect positioned. This is good. And here we have a big glove box, pretty big. A little bit higher leather, nice trim here on the top of the range version. You have a nicer trim here, and also it looks a little bit better. Here you have soft everywhere, speaker here on the A-pillar. You have a handle even in the front. Up here you have also a vanity mirror with LED light, which is great. Also white, I like that. This plastic in white, I really like it. This is a nice touch. Here you have microphone. We have glass support. I love that. I wish I have this in my car. SOS button, LED lights here. Pretty cool stuff. and the mirror, you already saw it a little bit earlier. Now, if you want to adjust the steering wheel, you have to do it manually, up, down, forward, backward, no problem. From under here, you can adjust it easily. Good quality on the steering wheel, simple steering wheel, probably you know it. And I love the fact that they keep physical button for autopilot and cruise control and volume, of course. Here you have buttons for heated steering wheel, voice command, and you can kind of configure this digital screen, which I will show you in a second. Here we have the gear selector. You go in drive, in S, you go in parking, and in reverse, just simple as that. I like the way they position it right here. And then of course we have those pedals here behind the steering wheel if you want to change the gears manually. And if you are in electric mode, if I'm not wrong, you can change the level of recuperation from here. We will talk about that in the test drive video, so definitely check out that video as well. Now, this is the screen, guys. It's kind of a fully digital screen and you can customize it in so many ways. The only downside, and I'm really sad that we don't have on this car, is the fact that we don't have the navigation. You have to pay for it, and on the entry-level version you don't have it, right? So you have to get it as an option. And when you have the navigation, of course, you can see the map also on the digital cockpit, but otherwise, sadly, I cannot show you that. But I can show you the amount of configuration that you can do it. You can leave it like that, and you can also kind of configure it left and right side, wherever things you want to have. You can also leave it empty if you want to leave it empty. I'm not going to do that because I don't like empty spaces. And then in the middle, you can kind of configure it again. Yeah, the adaptive, the assistant view when you activate the adaptive cruise control, I will show you on the highway, and also different consumption and informations. But you can have it like that, kind of a sporty, interesting design mode, where again you can customize the left and right side the way you want it. And then you have another classic view, which I like the most, the speed, RPM, and in the middle different information regarding consumption, assistant view, and then yeah, on the left and right side again you can choose to have time, driving time and distance, average speed, range, navigation, audio, telephone, compass, destination info, settings. You can go even in the settings a little bit deeper to choose what you can choose from, if that makes sense. Even the operate temperature, total distance, and charge level, that's important. And now you can see you have all that extra stuff that I add here, charge level. You see, now we have charge level there, and here we can see the average consumption. Pretty cool stuff, right? So you can customize in many ways, which is very convenient. I really like the level of customization, plus the colors, the resolution look great. Now, going in the middle, here is the screen. I love the fact that it's tilted to the driver. It's pretty big, it's perfectly positioned. And not only that, you can see it very well, but you can reach it very well while you're driving. You can go in different settings very easy. Down here, they still keep those controllers, but this time they do it much better. They are much more responsive, which I love it. So this is very convenient and very easy once you get used with them. On the lower end, you have climatic controllers, heated seats, you have fog, defogging, shortcut buttons, and you have also climatic system, which get you directly to the climatic system settings. And here you can configure it and customize and choose where the air to go. This button right here is for defrosting the windshield, so in the winter it's very useful. Then you have also the heated steering wheel right here, and of course the other climatic system settings. Very easy to adjust it and go inside those settings. Then in the middle here, this square, if you press it, it gets you directly to the home page. Here's the home page. You can customize it the way you want it. Right now it's radio, vehicle status. Here you can see different information, configuration wizard, so you can also configure the screen. It teaches you how to do that, the charging info. And on the second page you can see also kind of the same things, but you can basically configure those widgets in the way you want it. Now, on the upper side here, if you press this button, it will get you to the most important menu. Here you find all the settings of the car, from app updates, legally info, shop, air conditioning, user, the sound settings. Here you find all the sound settings set up. Then you have the background lights, so you can choose which type of background light you want, and you can configure not only the background light that come from here from the dashboard, but also the screen design. You can see the colors are changing and it looks really interesting. But if you don't like one of these, from here you can also individualize, or you can change different colors the way you want it, which is so cool. I like it. Good. Now on the second page we have the experiences, that mean the driving modes. So you have eco mode, comfort mode, sport mode, and individual mode. And on the individual you can configure it, and as I said, it comes with DCC Pro, so you can choose the level of comfort, the suspension, 15 levels you can choose. Here is super comfortable, and here is super sporty and stiffer, and I like the comfort, so I will leave it like that. The steering wheel you can choose from comfort or sport. Drive, eco, comfort, sport. We will talk about all these driving modes in the test drive video. Exterior, engine, sound, super interesting. This you can choose how you like to have it. Adaptive cruise control, light assist, and air conditioning, so you can kind of customize that in individual mode. Then you have the atmosphere. Here you can choose different atmosphere if you want to change the atmosphere inside the car. And then you have the hybrid, and you can choose the level of how you want to drive it. You want to drive in hybrid, that means combine electric with petrol, or you choose E mode. E mode mean the vehicle will run only on electric power, so only electric. If you want to drive only electric, you go here to these settings and you choose E mode. If you want hybrid, you choose hybrid. As long as you have enough electricity, the car will drive in E mode. If you don't have, will drive only in hybrid. Good. Then we have on the second page now air conditioning. Here basically it gets you back to the air conditioning. On the first page you have the general settings, where you find the language, time, date, units. You can change it from here. The network information, Wi-Fi, mobile device connectivity, you can do it from here. Information about the multimedia system and configuration. Here we have the parking. On the parking you can see the reverse camera, because we don't have 360 degrees camera, but you can get it as an option, but we don't have on this car. We have only reverse camera, which is enough. And you have the park assist. Yeah, it's not available for the moment. I have to start the system. And then here you have the app connect, so you can connect Apple CarPlay, Android Auto wireless. You have the vehicle settings here, which you saw here all the information, like from comfort lights, so you can change the lights of the car, animation if the car have animations, exterior lights, so like exit light duration and so on. The tail lights animation, so you have 3 different animation on the tail lights, so you can choose one of it. I will choose one, and I will show you in the night light video all those animation and how they look. You have the tires information here, you have the mirrors, you have headlamps here, the light assist, dynamic cornering light, and you have automatic highlight control in rain, and travel mode, on which side you're traveling. If you're driving in England or Europe, it's different, left or right. The cockpit here, some information you can reset, and then interior lights, the brightness. Here you have the status of the car. If the car has some errors, you will see it around here. Here is the data with the consumption on the last trips. And e-display, it shows you the electric range. Right now we still have 80 kilometers, and you can see the potential plus if you stop the climatic system. And energy flow, here on the energy flow while you're driving, it shows you a nice energy graphic information with what happened with energy in real time. Super cool stuff. Good. Now going forward, we have assistant systems with all the safety features. You can activate, disactivate from here, the lane assist, speed warning, attention monitoring, drowsiness monitoring, front assist, and yeah, adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, all the safety features, you find it around here. Stationary AC, you can schedule your climatic system for later. If you want to do that, you can do it. Also, you can do it from the application, Volkswagen application. The navigation, radio, and phone, so those are not working. So on the upper side, you have also some shortcuts that get you directly to different areas, so you can choose to have the shortcuts up here, or you have also this vehicle to choose auto hold function. It's here on the screen. You have recuperation. You can choose the level of recuperation that you want, low, automatic, or high, but you can also add different other widgets here. So for example, keyless access, trip, charging, recuperation, wipers, mirrors, whatever, driving modes, traction control, and so on. So you can add it here. You can add hybrid here, for example, if you want to. And then, yeah, you go here, and let's see how you choose that. Hybrid, you press finish, and then you have hybrid also here. You should have it around here if you press it up. So you should go like here. Where is it? It should appear here. Let me try again. Where is the hybrid? Here, just like that. Or how you do it. I'm not sure how I have to do it, but I know I can. You have to hold it and then you move it around and you put it here, right? So yeah, you can anyway add it around here. So like that, finish. Okay, anyway, I know you can put it there somehow, but I'm not sure how. But yeah, if you slide it from up down, you have some shortcuts around here as well, from media, sound system, and so on, radio, and so on. But in general, this is the multimedia system. This is the car. I hope I cover everything. I don't know if I missed something, just ask me down below in the comment section. From my point of view, you have everything you need in this car. You have a pretty strong engine, strong electric motor, pretty good electric range. So if you need a family car that allows you to drive also in electric mode a lot, I think this Tayron, it's a very, very interesting family car that definitely deserves your attention. Plus, when you drive it, it's really smooth, really nice. Plus DCC Pro, Dynamic Chassis Control Pro. It's a blast to have it in a car. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't miss out the test drive video. I will have a separate video on my channel. Definitely check out that video as well. Will be really interesting. You can get even more information on how is to drive this new Tayron. So yeah, that was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.